I would like to request everybody, all of our media friends, to please be seated and come towards the front if possible. तपाईँहरूलाई अलि मिडिया साथीहरूलाई अगाडि बसिदिनु हुन अनुरोध गर्दछु र अनि उहाँहरूले बोलिसक्नु भएपछि चाहिँ प्रश्न गरिदिनु होला. If you have any questions, please ask after the initial information has been shared. So I'd like to now hand over the floor to Zanshin.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd really like to welcome the media friends. तपाईँलाई आइदिनु भएकोमा एकदम धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु. कुनै पनि काम गर्दाखेरि मिडियाले नै हो जुन हाम्रो भोइस बाहिर लगिदिने. तपाईहरु बिना कुनै पनि हाम्रो प्रोग्राम सक्सेसफुल हुँदैन. त्यही भएर तपाईलाई आइदिनु भएकोमा एकदम धन्यवाद. So प्रथम, what I would like to say is what is Zonta? I would like to introduce Zonta. So Zonta is an international women's association which is 100 plus years old. यो चाहिँ नि 1919 मा अमेरिकामा यसको जन्म भयो र 10 वर्ष अगाडि हाम्रो नेपालमा यो जोन्टा क्लब अफ काठमाडौँ इस्टाब्लिश गर्यौं र त्यसकै 4-5 वर्षपछि जोन्टा क्लब अफ पोखरा पनि नेपालमा इस्टाब्लिश भयो. यो चाहिँ नि झन्डै 30,000 मेम्बर्स संसारभरि नै र 67 countries where we have clubs. So यसको चाहिँ नि यो जोन्टा को बारेमा तपाईलाई भने र त्यसको साथसाथै अब यो कन्फरेन्सको बारे कुरा गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो यो जोन्टा इन्टरनेशनलमा there are districts. So amongst the district 25 मा चाहिँ इन्डिया, नेपाल, बंगलादेश, Sri Lanka. So governor जुन मुलुकको हुन्छ that country actually hosts the district conference. So for us it's a great pride to be able to host this district conference for the first time. So उद्देश्य यो conference को के हो भन्देखि हाम्रो यो conference को उद्देश्य चाहिँ नि हामीले यसको टाइटल के राखेका छौं भने embracing diversity, equity and inclusion. And हाम्रो diversity को बारे we will be having one workshop on diversity, equity and inclusion and the other one on gender equal climate action. The climate change is becoming such a big issue in the world. We've seen so many catastrophic incidents all around. So we feel that it is time for us to take that responsibility. And this is affecting women more because when you look at so many things around you, women still lag behind, whether it's financial responsibility, in so many things. So we feel that it's very important for us to take this topic. And these are the 2 workshops that we're really looking forward. We are very, very happy that our Honorable Minister, Surendra Raj Acharya, who is the Minister of Women, Children and Senior Citizens, are going to be our chief guests. And that is a real big support for us. At the same time, our Deputy Governor, Sunita Dangul, is also going to be the special guest. A lot of women in Nepal look upon her as a leader. And we are very happy also to have Zonchan Swela coming, Treasurer Secretary 2020-2024, as Zonta International and Zonta Foundation for Women, among others. So she's also our district liaison. So to have her here, it's a real honor, Zonchan Swela. So, and along with that, we also have a very powerful keynote speaker, Bharati Silvalgiri. So we will be hearing her keynote speech. So we're all looking forward to that. And of course, what does Zonta believe in is that every woman and men should have equal rights. We say no to violence against women. We believe in economically empowering women. We believe in child's education and many other issues that we are working very firmly on. We believe that every girl child should be educated. So we have been working 100 years internationally and district, of course, in their own capacities, working towards our vision and mission, and of course Nepal is also working towards that. So this, I've talked about Zonta International on the whole. I've talked about the district that comprises of 4 countries. I've talked about the hosting clubs, Zonta Club of Kathmandu and Zonta Club of Pokhara. With that, I think I would like to want to welcome Zonchan Dilruba. She's just arrived. So with that, I think we have representation from 4 countries on the dais. So I would like to give, I would like to request Zonchan Swela to highlight more on Zonta International, what we do, and then she will maybe talk a little bit about her experience in Nepal, the few days that she's been here. So, here's to you, Swela.
Thank you, Governor Srijana, and it's wonderful to be here in this beautiful country of Nepal. I am from New Zealand, and New Zealand has a special relationship with Nepal because Sir Edmund Hillary, with your Sherpa Tenzing, were the first to climb Mount Everest. So it is a very special relationship, and I'm delighted to be here. And joining India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka as well for this district conference. As Srijana has said, Zonta operates around the world and is very focused on ending violence against women and achieving gender equality. When Zonta was established in 1919, those were real issues. Women weren't represented in educational roles, they weren't educated in economic roles, and these challenges still exist for us in 2023. Zonta International has recently developed a strategy through to 2030. So our strategic plan through to 2030 provides us with a focus on delivering a better world for women and girls, and that is based on focusing on education, achieving education equality, ending violence against women, acting on climate justice, and supporting women in leadership and decision-making roles. At a global level, Zonta works closely with many of the United Nations organisations, so UNFPA, UNICEF and UN-USA, to deliver programs around the world. One of the most significant is our program on ending child marriage, which is a form of violence against girls. Globally, 21% of girls are married before the age of 18, which really impacts on their enjoyment of their childhood. So this global program is being delivered in 12 countries, 3 of which are within District 25. We also have a focus in November on a program called Zonta Says No to Violence Against Women. And here all our club members and districts around the world get together to focus and bring attention, raise awareness and advocate for ending violence against women. The organisation is also one that really supports our women and male members through our clubs, and at the club level they support local projects that are focused on Zonta's mission. So it's a great organisation to be a part of. One of our opportunities is to raise our visibility. And so it's wonderful to have the opportunity to speak with you this afternoon. And I will now hand back to Governor Srijana. Thank you.
So like I mentioned earlier, District 25 comprises of 4 countries. So Zonchan Swela Cumming has come from New Zealand as a district liaison officer. So she spoke about Zonta International and its work. Now I would like to request Zoncha Shanaz Nathani, who is also a past governor and parliamentarian, to talk a little about work of Zonta in Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Governor Srijana. We in Sri Lanka, we have 4 clubs. We have the majority of the clubs are in the capital city of Colombo, and we have one in the upcountry, which is in Kandy. Our members carry out various projects on how to empower women, on advocacy. Our clubs have been in this last 1 year working very closely on projects related to menstrual hygiene and on various projects, also how you empower women in terms of giving them some kind of training in which they could then uplift themselves and see how they could even in their lives, how they would uplift their lives and their careers. So I wouldn't talk too much because we do a lot of similar projects as Srijana has already spoken. But and thank you to the press for coming here today and listening to us.
Zoncha Dilruba Ahmed has just arrived. Welcome, Zoncha Dilruba. Zoncha Dilruba is a chair for Bylaws Committee in District 25 and is also a member of the Climate Change Think Tank Committee in the Zonta International. So, and she's also a past governor. And I would like to request her to talk a little bit about maybe the climate change, which is now such a burning issue. And we've also planned a workshop accordingly, and a little bit about Zonta clubs in Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Srijana Rana, our ZI rep, Suela Cumming, and dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I'm really very, very delighted to be amongst you. My flight got delayed and I rushed through, and I'm so happy to be here amongst the press and my friends. Well, you know about Bangladesh, and that Zontas in Bangladesh since a long time, since 1968, and since then we've been working for the upliftment of women, as all of us are doing in different sectors. Our main theme and our main focus is on reducing or stopping child marriage. But we are trying our best, but it will take another few years till we can say that it has been annulled and that we are not doing it. Main things, of course, trafficking, exactly the same what the subcontinent Zontians are doing, maybe a little more or a little less. But our idea is to advance the status of women economically, politically, legally, and that's what we focus on. At different times, different themes have been given by the international. This year, it is embracing diversity, and climate change is the main issue. I feel privileged to be working with the think tank committee in climate change, and we believe that action must be taken now. As we see, the elephant is in the room, but if you just leave the elephant around, they will trample us down. So there will be no gender equality if we leave things. So every woman must be an advocate for climate change and take up issues that directly affect women during disasters. And how prepared are we for disasters is what we need to coach the general people, and we also need to take the lead. Now November is coming. We say Zonta says no to violence. Zonta says yes to gender equality. And Zonta says now to climate change, gender justice. So we are working on it, and we are happy to note that most clubs have taken up the climate change activities, and we are planning on many things. So I think in short, I've been able to give you a little, shed a light on what we are doing. We are going to have our workshops where in detail we'll be discussing. But thank you, Governor Srijana, for giving me this opportunity. You know, I ran so fast that my heart is still studying. So I'm trying to put all the words together so that no one is missed out. So thank you so much. I'm really happy to be amongst you. And I hope this 2 days is action-packed and we go home with lots of things in our heads and minds and actions to be done. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Zanshan Dilruba. Now, I would like Zanshan Eric Ilavia, who's a nominating chair for District 25. He's our immediate past governor, and he's the diversity chair in Zonta International. So maybe you would like to highlight a little bit about the committee that he's chairing, and also a little bit about the clubs in India.
Thank you, Governor Srijana. A warm welcome to the press. In India, we have 2 clubs. There are 2 clubs in Bombay, and both these clubs are nearly more than 60 years old. As far as membership, we have taken a lot of projects. We are also in touch with the United Nations and have done projects in India. Also, we have got the Dharavi Diaries. It's Asia's largest and biggest slum. And over there, we have adopted schools, and we see to it that proper infrastructure reaches these schools. India has also twinned with Dresden Club, that is in Germany, where funds received have been used for projects in India. Also, we have projects called Save the Children, where projects are done along with SRCC Hospital for children, where funds are given for operations for children who are below the age of 10. Besides that, we also have campaign against child marriage. A couple of years ago in Jodhpur, in Rajasthan, as you all know, child marriage is prevalent, and Zonta has taken great steps to curb child marriage to a great extent. We consider Zonta as one big family, and therefore in this biennium 22-24, our international president, President Uta, came up with greater diversity and inclusion. Greater diversity and inclusion means that Zonta International is way above race, class, creed, color or gender. So we have had speakers, virtual speakers speaking on this topic. I'm going to give a presentation on Sunday on this topic. And in future, Zonta International Greater Diversity team is also going to put up panel discussions, and we are going to see that this greater diversity impact is there on each and every club in the Zonta world. And many of these clubs have also started a greater diversity committee. And that is what I have more to say. We have many more things in planned for the future. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Zanshan Eric. Now may I just request Zanshan Zarindi Lawa to just give her remark.
Thank you so much. I'm the Lieutenant Governor of District 25. Thank you, Srijana Rana, for allowing me to say a few words. Coming to Nepal is always a big pleasure, because the hospitality that is shown to us and given to us, it's really commendable, and we really look forward to come to Nepal, Kathmandu. As the Lieutenant Governor of District 25, I have been busy with the club creator, which our international ZI president, Ute Shows, has made a post to create new clubs and increase members in close liaison with the Lieutenant Governor. And today, the Zonta world is growing by and large. We have already chartered 20 new clubs in the world, in the Zonta world, and more new 20 clubs are going to be chartered by the end of the biennium. So that is a huge success. Another thing is, it is very sad to see that women who are the architect of the human civilization, they are in great danger due to climate change. So our international president has called upon all the Dzongchans to work against this climate change, stop violence against women, and she's also promoting gender equality. Gender equality, it necessarily doesn't mean that I'm going to be a man tomorrow, 200 pounds, and I'm going to bash somebody. It means having equal opportunity, opening the door for every woman. And for that, we have to start from the basic health of women, the basic education of women. Just because a girl is a girl, it doesn't mean that she has to stop studying. She also has dreams, and it is for us who are little privileged to help those women to come up to their full potentiality and reach their goal. The world is progressing, so is our country. We have the longest serving Prime Minister in our country. Our Speaker is a woman, our opposition leader is a woman, and we are progressing. We can't say we are not. We are progressing. A small country like Bangladesh, but we are doing as much as we can do. Though the United Nations has said that gender equality will not come in the next 300 years, it may take 300 or 3,000 years, but the war will go on. And we want to keep on fighting for our rights. We don't want to be told what to wear, what to do. We want to be free. We want that our decision is the final decision. Thank you so much, Governor Srijana, for allowing me to say a few words. Thank you, and I hope this district conference is a huge success, and you as the first governor of Nepal, you will go down the history in Dzongcha world. Thank you.
So with that, I think we've come to the end of our press conference. Like I requested earlier, it's हाम्रो त एउटा voice हुन्छ, त्यो voiceलाई कसले लगिदिन्छ भन्दा त तपाई मिडियाहरुले नै हो। हामी केको लागि लडिरहेको छौं, महिलाको इक्वल अधिकार, महिलाको इक्वल अपर्च्युनिटी पाउन पर्छ। यही आधारमा नै जनताले 100 वर्ष यसको लागि लडिरहेको छ र नेपालमा पनि 10 वर्षदेखि हामी यही कुरामा एकदम अगाडि बढिरहेको छौं। हाम्रो अब के भन्नु तपाईलाई, हाम्रो फाइट भन्नु कि हाम्रो जनचेतना भन्नु कि के भन्नु, त्यही भएर चाहिँ अब तपाईहरुले चाहिँ नि यहाँबाट हामीले गरेको प्रयास र कुनै दिन महिला र पुरुषको अधिकार चाहिँ बराबर हुन पर्छ। महिलाले चाहिँ डिसिजन मेकिङ मा पनि उनीहरुको सहभागिता हुन पर्छ। एजुकेसनमा पनि बाउ आमाले छोराछोरीलाई बराबर अधिकार दिनुपर्छ पढाइदेखि लिएर, र महिला पनि सक्षम हुन पर्छ। त्यही भएको भएर एजुकेसनदेखि लिएर इकोनोमिक एम्पावरमेन्टको लागि स्किल डेभलपमेन्टदेखि लिएर सबै कुरा, र लास्टमा यो बाल विवाहको लागि पनि हामी एकदम यसको लागि हामी विरुद्धमा हामी लडि नै रहेको छ। र सबै तपाईले कुरा सुनिहाल्नु भएर मलाई आशा छ तपाईले नै हाम्रो यो भोइस चाहिँ नि अब मिडियाको मार्फत नेपालको कुना कुनामा पुर्याइदिनुहुन्छ भन्ने आशाले यहाँहरुसँग बिदा लिन चाहे। धन्यवाद।